start by sitting on the ground. So if sitting on the ground is not so comfortable, you can grab onto a couple blocks if you have them and sit on those, or you can grab onto a pillow or a folded up blanket and you can slide that under your hips, and so your hips are a little bit elevated. Take some strain off of your lower back. And we'll just sit comfortably here, feeling your buttocks either pressing down on the mat or pressing down the blocks or the blanket, making your spine nice and tall and letting your shoulders relax down. We'll interlock your hands in front of your heart, reaching your arms up over your head. So maybe you can feel your upper arm coming a little bit back behind your ears. Again, feeling your sit bones press down as you reach your palms up. Again, letting your shoulder blades just relax down. Taking another breath here. As you exhale, releasing your hands. Interlock your hands behind your back. We'll just reach your interlocked hands away from your body, feeling the front of your chest, the fronts of your shoulders opening. Taking another breath here. And as you exhale, release. I'm going to do that one more time. Interlocking your hands in front of your chest, reaching your arms up. Again, making a tall spine as you press up through your palms. And as you exhale, release. And then again behind your back, interlocking your hands. If it felt okay the first time, maybe the second time, bringing your palms even to touch. Squeezing your shoulder blades in. Just relaxing your neck. And as you exhale, release. And just shaking out your shoulders lightly. Making a few shoulder circles, so lift your shoulders up by your ears, dropping them back and down. Doing that a few times, lifting them up, rolling them back and down. One more time. And release. We'll drop your chin towards your chest. One time interlocking your hands behind your head. Just giving some weight to the back of your neck. Lengthening the back of your neck and maybe just feeling your upper back here. And release. Again, we'll look forward, releasing your hands to your knees. We'll drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And then with your right hand, just grabbing on by your left ear. Again, just giving some weight to your head. Lengthening the left side of your neck. Maybe your left fingertips, you can reach towards the ground a little bit back. You can feel your left shoulder a bit more here. And then slowly release. Do the other side, dropping your left ear to your left shoulder. Bringing your left hand by your right ear. And maybe releasing your right fingertips to the ground. Either right next to you or a little bit back. And as you straighten your spine, just watching where you feel in your neck, where you feel in your shoulders. And slowly release, coming back to center. We'll drop your chin towards your chest. Just rock your head lightly side to side. And following a comfortable direction, starting neck circles. Just try and keep your shoulders relaxed here. The rest of your spine straight. Just circling your neck. When your chin is tucked, we'll go in the opposite way. If you have any painful areas in your neck, you can just skip over that area. If there's anywhere that feels really refreshing, you can hang out there for a little bit. And then slowly coming back. Again, we'll drop your chin towards your chest, and again interlock your hands behind your head. Here, letting your shoulders be heavy and your elbows just kind of relax down. So keeping your shoulder blades down, we'll open your elbows to the sides and slightly looking forward, or maybe even slightly looking up. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. Maybe you can feel your elbows opening to the side, your shoulder blades relaxing down. Taking another inhale. And again, as you exhale, look towards your belly button, just dropping your elbows down, letting your shoulder blades relax down. And again, opening your elbows to the sides, letting your shoulder blades be relaxed, opening the front of your chest. And we'll just lean over to the right here, so drop your right elbow down, lifting your left elbow towards the ceiling. Maybe we can look past your left elbow if that feels okay. If not, just keep looking forward comfortably. Again, imagine opening your elbows away from each other, feeling your left shoulder. Coming back up to center, and we'll go the other way, dropping your left elbow towards the ground, right elbow up. And if it's okay, we can look up past the right elbow. Shoulder blades down, elbows reaching away from each other. And as you inhale, coming back up, again, both elbows reaching open to the sides. And then we're going to release your arms, so reaching your fingertips out to the sides. And taking an inhale here. As you exhale, reaching your hands forward, looking towards your belly button. And inhale, opening your arms to the side. Exhale, reaching your hands forward. And inhale, opening your arms to the sides. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Bring your shoulder blades down. And as you exhale, reaching forward, looking towards your belly button. Again, inhale, opening your arms to the side, stopping here. Breathing. Taking another inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand to the ground, reaching your left fingertips up. If that much feels okay, you can bring your left arm also by your ear. Try and keep feeling your left shoulder come down away from your face. Don't let your left shoulder lift up too much. Keep it back in its socket there. Bring your left palm to face towards the ground and maybe gazing up past your left fingertips. And we're just going to make a big circle with your arm here. So we're going to reach your left fingertips back and then down towards your left hip and then around and then again reaching your arm by your ear. And we'll do that one more time, reaching your left arm back as far as you can and down toward your hip and then around the front and then back by your ear. Again, if it's okay, looking up past your left fingertips, left shoulder back down away from your face. Another inhale here, and as you exhale, coming back up. And we'll bring your left hand to the ground, reaching your right fingertips straight up, or bringing your right arm by your ear. Again, feel your sit bones press down, lengthening the right side of your body. And slowly we'll bring your right arm back, opening your chest. And then right fingertips down by your right hip. Bringing your right arm around the front, and then again back by your ear. Taking a breath here. We'll do that one more time, reaching your right arm back. And down. around the front. And again by your ear, and if your neck is okay, looking up past your right fingertips. Again, right shoulder down. Taking another inhale here. And as you exhale, coming back up. Again, shaking out your shoulders lightly. And then coming to sit in hero pose. From here, we'll slide forward into happy puppy pose. So just reaching your fingertips towards the top of your mat, you can lower your forehead to the ground. So lifting your hips over your knees, maybe a little bit more. And just feeling your shoulders relax towards the mat. If this much feels okay, you can maybe slide your hands forward a little bit more and start to bring your chest and chin to the ground. You feel your shoulders maybe a lot more here. If it's too much, just again, bring your hands back a little and keep your forehead down. And slowly, the more and more you practice, you can work up to bringing your chest and chin to the ground. Wherever you are, this is a great posture to hold and just breathe into your shoulders. Using your exhale to melt into the posture. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Anytime you feel discomfort, you can just release and rest in hero's pose or child's pose. Okay, 1 more breath here. And then we'll walk your hands back, coming back up to sit in that hero pose, sitting on your heels or in between your heels. And we'll interlock your hands behind your back for rabbit pose. So bringing your forehead to the ground and then press the tops of your feet down, roll up onto the top of your head. So you lift your hips up and reaching your interlocked hands away from your body. If this is too intense on your shoulders, you can release your hands to the ground. If it's okay, maybe reaching your interlocked hands away from your body a little bit more. Taking another breath here. And slowly coming back to sit up in hero pose. And from here, we'll bring your hands to the ground underneath your shoulders. We'll curl your toes under and come up into downward facing dog pose. Downward facing dog, we'll slightly bend both of your knees one time, lifting your heels up and sink your stomach towards your thighs. Feeling your palms, all 10 of your fingers pressed down. And then try and feel your shoulder blades open away from each other. So your shoulders are coming down away from your face. Pressing your hands down and then reach your tailbone away from your fingertips. Just feeling your shoulders here, watching your breath. 2. So you can keep your knees bent slightly here, or maybe starting to press your heels towards the ground. 4, more than straightening your legs, keeping that lengthening feeling in your spine, that open feeling in your shoulders. 1 more breath here. Dropping your knees to the ground. And as you inhale, we'll look up, cow pose. And as you exhale, rounding your back, cat pose. Again, as you inhale, looking up. Curling your toes under again, downward facing dog pose. You can start with your knees bent, sinking your stomach towards your thighs. Again, pressing your palms down, opening your shoulder blades. 2. If it feels okay, pressing your heels down. 3. 4. 5. Again, dropping your knees to the ground. Inhale, cow pose, looking up. Exhale, cat pose, looking at your belly button. And inhale, looking up towards the ceiling, reaching your tailbone up. Curling your toes under, and downward facing dog. One more time, 5 breaths here. And bringing your awareness to your shoulders. 2. 3. 4. Maybe looking towards your belly button, being aware of your breathing. 5. And we'll drop your knees to the ground, bring your legs back and come all the way onto your stomach. Hands by your chest, forehead down. Feet will be about hip distance apart with the tops of your feet down. Taking an exhale here. As you inhale, we'll come up into cobra pose. So just peeling your chest away from the ground. Pressing the tops of your feet so your legs stay engaged. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, slowly coming back down. We'll keep your hands by your chest, forehead down. And from just here, lying down here, feel your shoulders come away from your face. And your elbows squeeze in towards each other. And again, tops of your feet press, and feel your pubic bone press down. Taking an exhale. As you inhale, try not to move your shoulders, just pressing your hands down, lifting your chest away from the ground. Staying here. 1. 2. Breathing comfortably. 3. 4. Maybe lengthening up a little bit more with your chest. 5. Slowly releasing back down. Then we're going to press back up into that tabletop position, the cat-cow position. So hands under your shoulders, knees about hip distance apart. And where your hands are right now, we're just going to bring your elbows down. So elbows under your shoulders. Your forearms can be parallel, so middle fingers pointing forward. We're going to come into dolphin pose. So curling your toes under, lifting your hips up, and sinking your shoulders down. So press your hands into the mat and feel your shoulders come down. So feel your shoulders come away from your fingertips. So press your hands. Yeah, 2, staying there. 3, again, you can keep your knees bent or straightening your legs as much as feels comfortable, but try and keep your shoulders down the opposite, like press your fingertips, shoulders go the opposite way, if that makes sense. 4, taking one more breath here. 5, we'll drop your knees back down, we'll keep your elbows down, just as you inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking towards your belly button. Inhale, looking up, and again, curling your toes under, coming back up into dolphin pose. And if it's okay, looking between your hands. 2, 3, 4, again, pressing your palms, bringing your shoulders back. 5, knees to the ground, inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding your back. Inhale, looking up, and then coming into a child's pose. So lowering your hips over your heels. You can rest your arms either out in front of you or by your side. Or maybe resting your hands under your forehead, whatever feels comfortable. Just watching your breath here. And then again, coming to sit up in hero pose, and we'll just bring both legs forward. So coming to sit on the ground. And come into a seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. So if it's okay, we'll flex your ankles, press your heels forward. As you inhale, we'll lengthen up through your spine. And as you exhale, we'll just fold forward so you can grab onto your feet or your legs. And just lower down. Are you feeling your upper back or the whole back side of your body lengthening here? Opening between your shoulder blades as your hands a little bit reach forward. And shoulders relaxing away from your ears. Watching your breath here. As you inhale, come back up. Now we're gonna come into upward facing plank. So we'll bring your hands behind your back, just palms on the ground and your fingertips pointing forward. We'll start first time by bending your knees up. So bringing the bottoms of your feet down, about hip distance apart. Taking an exhale, and as you inhale, lift your hips up away from the ground. Press your hands, and if you're not easily dizzy, you can drop your head back, or you can keep looking forward. Wherever you are, press your hands, press your feet, lift up. 3, 4, 5. Slowly bringing your hips back to the ground. You can do the same thing one more time. Or we can straighten your legs, bringing your heels and toes together, pointing your toes, exhale. And as you inhale, again, lifting your hips up, maybe dropping your head back. 1, breathing here. 2, press your hands. 3, 4, feel your shoulders. 5, slowly again, bringing your hips back down. And straightening your spine, we'll come back into that seated forward fold one more time. Flexing your ankles, inhale. And as you exhale, folding forward. And just noticing where you feel the posture. Watching your breathing. As you inhale, we'll slowly come back up and coming to lie down on your back. Coming into bridge pose. So we'll bring your heels next to your buttocks, feet about hip distance apart. Arms just by your sides, taking an exhale. As you inhale, lifting your hips away from the ground. You can stay here with your arms just parallel on the ground or interlocking your hands behind your back. Maybe squeeze your shoulders in a bit more. And pressing your interlocked hands down, pressing your feet down. 2. Maybe you can feel a little bit more lengthening up. 3, 4, 5. Slowly releasing your hands, releasing your hips back down. Again, you can do the same thing one more time. Bridge pose, just lifting your hips up. Or if you feel comfortable coming into arch pose or wheel pose, we can bring your hands by your ears. Taking an exhale. And if you want to practice just slowly, you can start by just lifting your hips up. And if you can feel your hands pressed down well, bring the top of your head to the ground. Stay there. Or again, if you can feel everything pressed down, maybe lifting your shoulders up, lifting your head up. Coming into arch pose, staying here, and feeling your shoulders, whichever posture you're taking. So, 2, watching your breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly releasing the posture. Maybe one time hugging both knees into your chest. We'll rock from side to side if that feels good. And then slowly rolling over onto your side. And we'll come back to sitting up. Made it to an easy pose. Sitting comfortably. One more time, interlocking your hands in front of your chest. Deep inhale as you reach your arms up. And exhale, release. Bringing your hands to heart center. I hope your shoulders feel nice and relaxed. Thank you for watching. Namaste.